here at the start. Moves it quickly over to Lekanen. And he puts it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
The Avalanche have got on the board incredibly quick to start this one.
Can't get a better start than that, James. And really the execution, they get that first chance on goal and they put it away.
Play rolls on. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Redirected off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Byfield. And loses possession after a solid hit. Puts it on net. And he had an answer with that save. Quick feed to Mubarare. Denied by the goaltender. Back to the point it goes. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
McCarr is a steady defender who's known to join the rush. Kopitar is usually scouted before any key matchup because he's a special player and a good point getter. Those are two players I know I'm going to be keeping an eye on tonight. Let's see if one of them can give their team the upper hand. Guys, back to you.
Gains the zone through the middle. The Kings take possession in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Turcotte. And that's a smart heads-up play by Taves. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Sends a pass over. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Cuts to the front. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. LA's won it. Puck grab by Roy. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Girard's got the puck in his own zone. The Avs gain the zone. Passes out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Colorado's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Colton's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And another save! The Kings have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Dubois. Los Angeles has the puck. Quick pass to Johansson. Scooped up along the wall by Dubois. Back in with intention. Quick stop by Georgiev.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Avs looking against the half wall. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Uses the force on that hit. Works it across to Parisi. Takes the feed. Great reach by McKinnon. Passes on over to Lewis. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Lekanen. Handles the puck. The Kings take it along the wall. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive access.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Avs are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
Great poke by Byfield. Taves is taken down, and the officials are signaling for a penalty.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Colorado's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Rips it, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Los Angeles moves it ahead. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Nice feed from the right wing. LA's got possession while undermanned. Shot, just gets a piece of it to keep it out, wow. Good read with the stick to break that up. Gavrikov's moving the puck through his own zone. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Passes it to Gerard. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries...
So we take a drag to clutch city as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, this is a tough pill to swallow if you're the power play unit, but if you're on the PK, you recognize and anticipate it extremely well. This is why we call it the power kill. Reading the opportunity and then burying it for a shorty.
LA's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Across the line. Shot! Denies him on the play. Battle along the boards. Here's a short pass to Doughty. Tremendous stop by Georgiev.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important, and there's a lot of traffic in front, to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
The Avs gain possession. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The BK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Shot! Stops him cold! The Avs have it now. Takes the feed. Makes a move in front! Stopped by the goaltender. Los Angeles has possession of it now. Moves it to Gavrikov. Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean,
What a chance here! Here's a shot! Scores! And we are tied after that power play mark.
well, it's executed, and the coach had their most skilled offensive players out there for that very reason. They tied the game. Well, good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter attack, speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a tie game. Los Angeles takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Here's a shot! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been turned into happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
LA's rolling now, having taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Pushes it across to Dubois. From the open ice, they gain the line. And they continue to apply pressure here. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Can't maintain possession after that hit.
Georgiev's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and
Breakaway! Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back.
Rantanen's out there for this shift, guys, and with the team trailing, let's look to him to use his zone ability to try to get some chances here.
Los Angeles has it in their own end. Feeds the puck to Byfield. Fires it. Oh, can't finish.
Well, he can't finish, but a great opportunity right there. Gets his stick on it as he's crashing the net.
They've got numbers here. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Scores! Nathan McKinnon!
Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot. Pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
The Avs have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. It ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
Los Angeles gets a hold of it. Angles it over to Turcotte. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. And now it's to Byfield. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. He's got a step. Big save just as time runs out. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Here we go, we're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. Into the offensive zone. Picked off by Turcotte. Here's a rocket shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Coaches always say, take away the eyes of the goaltender, and this is exactly why. You can see him trying to find the puck at every corner, reaching around bodies up and down, but he can't find this puck, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Avalanche have taken the lead here in period number 3.
That goal is certainly going to give them adrenaline. You know that the juice is there a-flowing, so they got to take that energy and they got to apply it into this game now. This next shift is critical. Don't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Puck picked up by McCarr. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
McCarr is trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And that pass goes off a stick. Here's a rip, and that's turned aside by Georgiev.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Taken by Lehkonen. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here as it is one-sided. And it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Sends the pass in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Colorado's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
With a long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. The coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive and attack. You have to move it or you have to fire it.
Who's the puck? Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. The Avs move it in. LA's got the puck shorthanded. The Avalanche have taken over in the neutral zone. Sends it over. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Roy.
Gerard's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Johansson.
Gavrikov almost, oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time, they'll be looking for those same openings.
Slides it diagonally to Deneau. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, what a stop. Oh, and another quick stop.
Lee's out battling his opponent right.
Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Colorado's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. LA's won the faceoff at center. A centering chance! Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Kopitar's won the draw and they're on the attack. Here's a blast! Big-time save on a big-time shot!
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Dumps it into the O-zone. Taken along the wall by Roy. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And that one's turned away. Still has possession. Takes the feed from the left side. Huge steal at his own end. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. Gavrikoff's got it in the corner. Here he is in front. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Time winding down in this one while we have a chance. Let's go to Carlin Bay, standing by ringside.
Makar's been great at generating offense, and I've been impressed with his game in this one, guys.
LA's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And he makes the save on that play. Slides the puck over. And that's blocked away. He's got a little jump. He's in! Oh, what a save! Dubois got it behind his own net. Handles the pass. Here's a chance! And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Late goings of this period. The Avs holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Colorado's got it in the defensive zone. The Avs will play it in their own end. LA's gained possession along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Anderson Dolan. Pass across to Makar. Quick feed to Colton. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Byfield. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Avs pick up the win, and Cheryl, you really got to look at special teams. They generated those opportunities and took advantage.
Yeah, and they were able to get the man advantage because they were putting their opponent in vulnerable spots. That's what happens when you dictate play, but you have to capitalize. They did a great job of it.
Well, that'll do it from tonight's action here inside the arena. Hopefully, Leprechauns, Pots of Gold, and Shamrocks will find you well on this St. Patrick's Day night. Take care, everybody.